Hey guys, next little video is going to be about my neighbor building a really cool gate. Hope you enjoy that. I don't know when I'm going to throw this on here. We may already be gone by the time this hits here. We don't know what's going on, so we got to get out of here. It's already hot. It's 95 today, and when you're in that, it's too hot. But we're gonna hit the road soon. Well, today is April 2nd, 3rd. Today's the 3rd. Hoping to get some of my stuff today. New camera for the computer and everything, but I don't think it's gonna get here. I'm gonna throw some stuff on here because I want you guys to have something to do while you're all trapped at home. Hopefully you aren't trapped at home by the time this gets on here, but I'm trapped at home right now, and most of you are on April 3rd. I think they got a stay-at-home deal for about everybody except for in the Dakotas yet. They haven't done that at this point. I'm sure they will have done that, and hopefully everything's back to normal, because this will go on at the end of April. But I wanted to show you what my neighbor, you know, the guy that did all this over here, I mean, this guy can do anything. I'm pretty impressed with what he does too. I mean, he does it right. Remember that one? He took that and moved that over from way over here somewhere, or about where Hank is, I think. He moved everything over to here so it could be closer to that. So then he has naturally room to work in here where his steel and everything is. That's pretty good. And he'd been working on his. He bought this boat, and he's been working on it because it's got the hard water. Let's see if maybe we go to well, you can see part of it here. You can see the hard water lines on this boat. Maybe we'll take some videos of him trying to figure out a way to take that off. He's steam cleaned it with, well, with a pressure washer. Didn't steam it, but he pressure washed that off. I bet steam would take it off. But he got that much of it off. Then he moved down here and he started sanding it. And he wants to get it all nice and shiny. It wouldn't surprise me if he does, because he's that kind of guy once he sets his mind to it. But you remember the gate over here. He cut a hole in that gate right there. And we're in the fence and put a gate there. Hope that ain't Hank's droppings over there. It looks like it is. Oh, Hank. Gotta clean that up. But he's gone to California right now, but here's where his gate's gonna go. Right there. He took the brick we pulled up and we laid them out. Now look how good a job he does. I mean, and he didn't even put sand down. He was a little, he didn't get to put it down the way he wanted to, but I mean, it looks perfect to me. So this will be his guest house right here. This is my landlord's property, and that's gonna be his guest house for, he owns both properties, as I've said before. But now he started on this gate that's going to go back there behind me. And he's got all the metal there. I mean, he welds this is all welded together. He put it together, he designed it. And it's going to look awesome. I thought it was going to be real heavy, but it isn't. I came over and helped him flip it. We don't get close to each other. We're doing the thing. So I went and got it gloved up and everything and come over and helping him put it together. I mean, flip it over so he could do this side. He's got to weld this yet. What he did is got it all together, then you got to cut it there and cut it there. There and there. And then he can put the lock in there. Now it'll have a regular handle on it instead of the little catches that most lock gates have. He'd probably be able to lock it. I don't know. But he's doing a good job, as usual. These pieces here were not long enough. These pieces right here, they only went up to there. So then he had to take other pieces and then whack them off and make them fit in there perfectly lined up. I have no doubt that is not off any. Now he's got to go around on this side and he's got to do the welds, finish the welds here. And probably some other places he's probably going to fill that in or something, because I mean, look at the detail there. He notched that out so that would fit in there. That's way more detail than I would do, but does a great job. So I'm gonna take some more video of this when he gets it hanging. Like I said, he's gone right now he had to go back over to California. They're still bringing stuff over here, and they still have a house over there, but they're just going to be there for a couple days and they're back out of there. Hopefully they let him back into this area. But he has started licensing everything as Arizona, because this is going to be his address. So that's what he's done. Oh, you remember this? Remember us moving this old yucky colored? You can see the old color down there. That whole thing was that color. Look at this. What do you think? Nice and blue. Tell you what, it's a big difference when we open up our windows. Ain't that right, Hank? Look out here, and this thing's bright. But they repainted that. They do things right when they do them. Well, I rambled on enough. I'm going to throw this video on there. And if he gets back and gets the gate hung up, you'll see it hung up and working right now. Isn't that right, Hank? Looks like it's swinging in the breeze here. I say it looks like your gate is swinging in the breeze. Yeah. Looking pretty good. Gonna be able to work on it today? Hank, you stay on this side. That's why you put that up there, to keep you wild animals out of there. Pretty true up and down. And I don't think he even has set that solidly. But that used to be brick wall all the way through here. If you guys remember seeing that video, he had him cut it out because he bought both lots. And now this be the gate. Doesn't even squeak like a real gate though. Huh. I think it should go. Well, let's see what the next step looks like. Got to do that. We're on camera now.
I don't like that camera.
Look at that primer. Ooh. What color would you call that? Orange? Red?
Rusty metal primer.
Rusty metal primer. Got her all cleaned off and all the welds beat down and stuff.
So is your wash machine washing? I see 5 shirts out there.
Yeah, we can wash about 5 to 6 shirts at a time in it, which is better than doing it in the sink. Hopefully she's going to be able to do it, do the sheets. 1 sheet at a time maybe, but doesn't use much water either. That's good.
Is it a front loading?
No, top loading. So you let that dry overnight, or do you got to go over it before it let it flash, or?
Go over tonight. Let it dry tonight. Still have to flip it over.
So you let that dry, flip it over, do it again. I'm not for sure if this is the finished color. Last night I came over and he'd said he'd got the wrong color paint. I don't know if we continued to paint it or not. It looks like it still needs another coat. I know he didn't want it black, and he didn't want it the silver. He wanted it gray, so I don't know if this is gray or not. You can tell he's got to flip it over. You can see the orange. He's got to flip it over and paint again. So this may be the wrong color, but let me show you what the color he's trying to match the front gate. We'll go over there. It's just right over there. Yeah, that looks a little shinier than this. But this is what he's trying to match. You can see he's even got the same things on it. I mean, he's a very detailed person. I mean, that gate's way back there. Nobody's going to ever see it, but it will definitely match and it will look good. But I think this is more of a gray and that's more of a silver, so he's probably still got to change it. I know he opened one can and then after he started squirting it, he noticed it was the wrong one. So he probably just went ahead and emptied the can on it to give it a coat. So anyway, that's what it's going to look like. Let's click back when it's hanging. Okay, time to run back to the house before the corona gets me. Well, hey, got the top knots painted. Man, that's a good looking, that boy does everything good. But take a look at this, guys. Can you see it with the sun? I'm going to get on an angle so you can see it better. Oh, look at that. He even got lights put out here. That guy's fancy Dan. There you go. Let's see if you can see it. That is pretty. Oh, we still got to paint this. He's going to mask that off. It's been windy, so he hasn't done that. He's going to mask that off and paint that bracket right there. You can see it. And I think the main reason he put this fence in here was that guy right there. What do you think, Hank? Pretty nice fence, huh? Wow, that's pretty nice. Well, guys, that's how you build a fence in Yuma. So, anyway, that's that. Done. That's pretty cool. Got the little lights there now. He's ready for company. So, now I think next thing he's going to do is start on his boat. So, thanks for watching, and so long.